Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and as you can tell by the title of this video, we are back with another hockey talk, and in this one we are going to be talking about two trades. We're going to be talking about the Hamonic trade and also the Schenn trade. So Travis Hamonic acquired by the Calgary Flames, and so the Flames acquired Travis Hamonic and a 7th round pick. I don't remember what year this 7th round pick was in, but the Islanders managed to pick up a 1st round and 2 second rounders from the Flames. Also, don't know when those when those draft picks were made either. But yeah, interesting there because now the Calgary Flames are going to have a phenomenal top 4 defensive core. Like, if you look at it, this could really help them with their playoff run next year, because this is gonna be freaking phenomenal now. So look, top 4 defensemen. I don't know how the lines will be, but we got Brody. Where are the rest of them? We got Giordano. We've got Dougie Hamilton, and now Travis Hamonic. So this is like an even better top 4 overall wise than the Nashville Predators. So what will happen, I'm not too sure, but it's a pretty damn decent core. Maybe not. Maybe the overalls don't matter that much. But yeah, now the Flames have a phenomenal top 4. Like, it'll probably be Hamilton and Giordano on the top line. And then on the second line, it'll probably be Brody and Hamonic. But still, that is a phenomenal defensive core, because obviously they just lost one defenseman. It was Derek Engelland, I believe. Yeah, they lost Derek Engelland to the Vegas Knights. So now Travis Hamonic on the Calgary Flames looks to be a very solid pickup, obviously, and he's still young, fits in with the age group of Dougie Hamilton. Obviously, Hamilton's only 23, and then TJ Brody, I think, is like 24, 25. Yeah, he's 26, so fits right in with the age group. Obviously, they got Sean Monahan, Johnny Gaudreau. They're all young as well. So, you know what, looking pretty good this year. I think the Flames could have a really strong playoff push this next year, but only time will tell. Obviously, they still got Tkachuk as well. They got Michael Stone as well, playing for them. Then they got Wideman. So they got a really good defensive core, obviously, and that could really help them out with the playoff push. But let's talk about the next trade. Brayden Schenn acquired by the St. Louis Blues for Jori Lehtera and a 1st round pick, which was in this year's draft, which turned into Morgan Frost. So the Flyers acquired, obviously, Morgan Frost and obviously Nolan Patrick. So that is kind of crazy for them. Let's see, where is Lehtera? L completely went by it. So Lehtera for Schenn of the Flyers, a pretty big trade. A lot of people were saying that this was a questionable trade and they don't know why they did it. But I think it makes sense because obviously the St. Louis Blues need more center depth, because I don't know who their first line center was, unless it was Lehtera, but if it was, that's kind of bad, I'm not going to lie. But now they look really good because obviously Schenn fits in right to their age group as well. They got Barbashev coming up as a centerman, but mainly they are worried about Tarasenko, Parayko, Pietrangelo, and Schenn obviously fits in with them. Then Jaden Schwartz, and then Alex Steen, the veteran as well, is still there. So they've got a pretty decent team now as well. Jake Allen plays phenomenal. Yakupov turns out better than what he has been. They've got a phenomenal team there in St. Louis. Now, for Philadelphia's side of the trade, interesting to see, because obviously they've got a few players here, but obviously number 1 center, what they are worried about now is definitely going to be Nolan Patrick. Or sorry, not number one center. I don't know what they're gonna do with their number one center, because are they gonna continue playing Giroud at center? Are they gonna put Patrick on the wing? Are they gonna make Patrick play second line? Cause like I feel like their top line would be Voracek, Giroud, and Patrick. So like Voracek plays on whatever wing he plays on, then Giroud plays center, and then Patrick plays on the wing. Then their second line, they'd have Simmons with probably Laterra and Konechny. And then their third line center would be Filppula, and I don't know who their wingers would be, but they look pretty good as well. Will Morgan Frost play in the NHL this year? Probably not, but you never know. But yeah, guys, other than that, I'm not too sure. That's it was a pretty interesting trade. I think, like I said, it really helps out both teams because obviously it will make a pretty big difference, especially defensively, for the for the Calgary Flames. So let's go St. Louis versus Calgary, because why not? All right, so let's do this shootout, and then I'll continue talking. They now have 92 overall defense, so which is really good. I do want to look at the Flames to see if they have Hamonic in, or where the game has them play. So here's us. Schenn is in there. He's the last shooter. So can I look at our opponents? I can. So obviously, Hamonic isn't there. I wish I could see Hamonic, but I can't, so whatever. But yeah, so let's talk about the defensive core one more time, because now these top four defensemen look really solid, and they obviously still have Michael Stone, which would play third pair with Dennis Wideman, I would assume. But it looks really good. Like, that's a really solid top four, obviously. Now, depending on how well Jake Allen, I'm just thinking St. Louis now. Depending on how well the starter does, Chad Johnson, if Chad Johnson is going to be the starter, or what they are going to do, I'm not sure. But I'm going to be interested to see how everything works, because obviously there is some different, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, but I think both Chicago, or not, frig me, what am I saying? I think both St. Louis and Calgary win these trades more, because obviously now St. Louis has their number one center. I would assume he's going to play center. And now the defensive core on Calgary is even better than it was, and it was already pretty damn good. So, what the hell did I just do? Okay, I did not mean to do that. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, Laterra, I was reading an article about it, and they said that Laterra looks to be like a player that they wanted for a while, and it looked to be like an interesting one, because they kind of needed another center like him, apparently. So, interesting to see. But yeah, so I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Let me know what you think about the trades. There's two pretty big ones. There's been some big trades this year, but those are two pretty big ones as well. So yeah, guys, I'm going to end the episode here, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.